Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who awesome review for today. For this review, I'm going to be reviewing Doctor Who, The Tomb of the Cybermen. As you can tell, I've done a nice little figure display with the TARDIS, the Second Doctor, and 2 Cybermen. Now, this is my favourite Patrick Troughton story. Now, possibility, I'm probably going to get shot for saying that because I know some people really hate this story because apparently it's got some stuff they don't like in it, and I won't not say. But the thing is though, I actually enjoy this story for other reasons. One, I think it's an incredible Cyberman story. I really love the way how it continues on from the end of the Eve of the Daleks from the previous season, because this is the beginning story to season 5. And to be honest with you, this is out of all of my top 10, well, my all-time favourite 10 Doctor Who stories, this is actually one of them. This is actually in the top 10 of my all-time favourite Doctor Who stories. So what can I tell you about Doctor Who, The Tomb of the Cybermen? Starring the iconic second Doctor, Mr. Patrick Troughton. So, we open up to the episode with the Doctor and Jamie introducing Victoria to the TARDIS. And I do like where she goes, where are we? He goes, this is the TARDIS. It's my home, and it has been for at least a number of years. I really do like the way how they talk about where Jamie goes, in here, we can travel around through time and space. And the way she laughs, and he goes, oh, no, don't laugh. It's true. Me and Jamie can travel around here through time and space. I really do love the way how the way that Jamie and the second Doctor basically trying to explain to this Victorian lady about time travel and the fact that her father nearly created time travel for the humans. He goes, your father was quite genius in creating time travel, but my people, we kind of developed the equipment a lot better. I really do like Tomb of the Sun. So apart from the introduction story, we got these crushed humans that basically are exploring the last remains of the Cybermen. So, of course, when the Doctor, Jamie and Victoria basically arrive to the planet and they bump into these literally scientist people that are trying to find the last remains of the Cybermen. And when they mention to the Doctor that they're looking for the last remains of the Cybermen, and when Victoria has to go, no, we can't. Not since that name has been mentioned. What name? The Cybermen. Now, don't forget that the second Doctor has actually encountered the Cybermen once before in, of course, the moon base, where they tried to invade the moon to try and get hold of Earth's weather control unit. And of course, you got the second Doctor being very, very wary with Cybermen. I'm just going to move the second Doctor there. I absolutely do enjoy this story because once we get into the actual main Tomb of the Cybermen, where you got into the sets, I really think the sets are absolutely brilliant. I do like the way how at the end, that cliffhanger to part 1 where they're kind of messing about with the controls and the Cybermen come out. And then, of course, when it comes out and you've got that dramatic pause music. And then, of course, you just have the Doctor thing going dun 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 dun. I really do love that cliffhanger to part 1. Part 2, again, absolutely amazing because I really love that cliffhanger into part 2, into part 3, where you just got basically them going down to the ice of Teros, the tombs of Teros, and they go down and they find the last remains of the Cybermen, and the Cybermen basically get activated because you've got this fantastic main idiot who thinks he can make a deal with the Cybermen. And of course, we know that we cannot make deals with the Cybermen. They are very, very fantastic creatures, and if they know that you could be converted, that's it. You're dead. You're dead. That's how it is. And I do like the way how you got these two mad, nutty professors thinking, oh, we can make the Cybermen work with us. We can do whatever we want with the Cybermen and our control. And I really do like the way how the second Doctor's there trying to go, you cannot control the Cybermen, you cannot control the Cybermen. And the way the second Doctor is just there trying to make these bunch of humans to listen to him. And to be honest, this is the downfall of the humans, where the Doctor is basically there trying to be like the Doctor, and he's there trying to say, look, don't do nothing, the Cybermen are here, right, okay, you found them, let's leave. I really do like the way Patrick Troughton plays the second Doctor in this one, because you have that iconic scene when they're literally coming across the cyber controller and the Doctor's there with Jamie going, Jamie, when I say run. And he goes, right, run! And I really do like the way how they both do that as well. My other favourite thing about this story is when you got the Cybermen coming out of the ice tombs, and the way you got that very dramatic music coming out when it goes do 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 do. I just absolutely love that iconic music when you just see the Cybermen basically like this in their tombs, popping out, getting back into action, climbing down their tombs, open the tomb door to the cyber controller, and all you see is the cyber controller go, "You belong to us." And then of course you have that dramatic music, like it will sting that like bing, and it just goes dun 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 dun. And I really do love this story. It's absolutely brilliant, I have to admit. It's my favourite Patrick Troughton story. Now, when you get to like part 4, after the second Doctor basically kills the cyber controller because of Turbo Man basically slamming the door on the cyber controller, and he basically absorbs the electricity from the doors. Do we think that is the end of the cyber controller? Well, no, because the cyber controller does basically survive, and he comes back in the 1985 story, Attack of the Cybermen, which is also another fan favourite of mine, and definitely my all-time top 10 stories of Doctor Who. I just really do love Tomb of the Cybermen. It is brilliant, it is iconic, it is just absolutely fantastic. The storytelling in this story is just absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant, 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 brilliant. If you haven't seen this story, The Tomb of the Cybermen from 1967, what the hell's wrong with you? Go and watch this story. Just go and watch this story, because, as I say, this is one of my favourite stories in Doctor Who in general. It is my favourite Troughton story. It's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely amazing. Troughton's very good with his face expressions in some of his stories. And this one, again, is just really, really, really brilliant. The way Troughton's just like acting. And the thing is that the one thing about the second Doctor I really do enjoy is with Patrick Troughton, because the second Doctor can act like a fool, and basically that's how he tricks most of his villains, like thinking that he's this blubbering idiot, but instead he's the most dangerous person they will come across. I really do enjoy that performance of the Patrick Troughton, but in this story there's just something about it where I just absolutely enjoy when the second Doctor's there trying to work out how he's going to defeat the Cybermen by basically making them go back into the ice tombs and basically making them go back into freeze. I really do like the dynamic with Jamie and Victoria in this one. I do like the way that nice moment when you got the Doctor talking about his family, because Victoria's basically just, as we all know, she's basically just gone and lost her dad thanks to the Daleks. And when the Doctor's there going, "Oh yeah, I do remember my family. I just got to bring them in front of my eyes to help me remember them. But most of the time, they're just asleep in my mind." I really do like that kind of moment and that speech from Patrick Troughton to Debbie Wilding. I really think them two had great chemistry as the Doctor and Victoria. And then, of course, it does bring in Jamie as well. And Jamie's more fantastic with Freezer Hines, which is really one of the reasons I really do want to go meet Freezer Hines, because he's one of my favourite companions, Jamie McCrimmon is. I really do like the way how the second Doctor does come across the Cybermen, not once, not twice, but 4 times in his era. And I believe out of any of the classic Doctors, he's the one that encounters the Cybermen the most. I mean, Hartnell encountered them once, which led into his regeneration. Troughton, as I said, has only encountered them 4 times. Tom Baker encountered them once, Peter Davison twice, Colin Baker once, and Sylvester McCoy once. If you're going to add New Who into that, and then probability, Tennant encountered them 3 times. So Matt Smith encountered them twice in their own stories, where most of the time they're just like little cameos. The 12th Doctor twice as well, in Dark Water, Death in Heaven, and of course One of Time when the Doctor Falls. So I do think out of all of the incarnations of the Doctor, the second Doctor is the most Doctor to actually encounter them on TV screen. If I was going to say for Big Finish otherwise, I definitely think that would have to go to, I believe it has to go to Patrick, to the 5th Doctor or the 6th Doctor, because I believe them two encountered the Cybermen more in their Big Finish runs, because I've only got 2. For Colin Baker, I've only got 2 stories of his when he encounters the Cybermen, which I've got here, which is Real Time and of course Hour of the Cybermen. And of course I got 1 story with Peter Davison, which is Warzone and Conversion. I haven't really listened to spare parts yet. But Doctor Who Tomb of the Cybermen, what do I rate it as? Well, I rate it as a whopping 10 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what do you think of Doctor Who Tomb of the Cybermen. Is it one that you really enjoy? Is it one that you do not enjoy? Thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share. And thank you for watching. And join me for more awesome Doctor Who reviews. Have a cracking day.